Look, I don't have time for this. Not with the movers coming tomorrow. Not while the clock is ticking down on me finding a new job with next to no experience and a new place to live with even less savings. Which would be way easier if I'd had more than a week's notice, but Diane's landlord was only willing to break the lease if we could be cleared out by the 8th. Diane swears she's going to find me a job with a friend, that I'll be okay, but so far, nothing. And if I have to go home after how long it took me to get out of there, I won't. I'll find something, somewhere. I have to. But first, I have to get those damn packages out. So I suck a breath and hold up a hand. Put some pants on and come get your crap.
Axel. Bossy, bossy. I'm not ready to give up the rise I'm getting out of her, even though I know I should knock my shit off and hit the sack. With back-to-back games the last 2 days and not enough sleep before early skate this morning, I'm wiped. But this is more than Nora's said to me at one time since she stopped talking to me except to tell me to turn the volume down. Easier said than done when you've got 5 hockey players over watching a game. Or to wake me up at the crack of dawn when I didn't even get off a plane until 2 a.m. to let me know that my mailbox is overflowing. Or tell me I parked in the wrong spot. Or that I can't hold the elevator with my gear when I need to run back to my apartment for 3 damn seconds because I left my keys in the door. I'm a child, I know, but only with Nora. And only because those hot red splotches on her cheekbones are so much better than that nothing look I get from her when I'm behaving. That bland, disinterested glance sucks, especially after the way she used to look at me. Yeah, it was only a week, nearly 5 months ago when she moved into Diane's, but from the first time our paths crossed, that wide smile and quick laugh had me looking closer, lingering to chat with her when I'd normally keep moving. I found myself drawn into conversations with her I'd still be thinking about when I hit the ice or the weight room, or when I was supposed to be paying attention to a trainer, reporter, or my brother. And the way she looked at me, I'd be thinking about those shy glances and warm blushes when I crawled into bed at night, wondering why I hadn't made a move already. But then it was too late. Everything changed in a blink, and Nora wasn't interested in me at all, not even as friends, and I'm friends with everybody. I should have let it go and forgotten about her, given her a nod when we passed in the hall and stopped looking for something in her eyes that said the connection was still there. But I didn't. Instead, I started trying to get something else. A reaction. Damn, Nora gives good reaction. Hot and sharp. Whip quick with a sting you're not likely to forget. I've got more important things to do than watch you standing around in a towel. Nice as the scenery may be, though, right? I asked, wondering if I can get a laugh out of her. A smile. Get her into bed. Nah, zero chance of that. But maybe another scowl, at the very least. She looks me over from top to bottom and back up again. Jesus, the feel of her eyes on me is... whatever. And that flat, bored tone, color me impressed. Because I know for a fact, this body, in a suit, in running gear, in beat-up jeans and a t-shirt, trips her up. 5 months ago, it made her blush and stammer. 3, I'd still catch her eyes where they weren't supposed to be. Now, in a towel? Yeah, she's a little liar. But I like it, even if she can't stand me. Which reminds me, who the hell was banging a bunny against her wall? The guys crash at my place sometimes, not always alone. Might as well let her think it's me. So, why the rough week? I thought Diane was in France. Something happened while she was gone? She looks like she's about to tell me to piss off. Totally deserved, obviously. But then her shoulders slump, and she lets out a weary sigh that tugs at the place in my chest that never quite got the memo about the Nora ship having sailed. Yeah, she met a guy. She fell in love, and she shut down her business because she's not coming back. She takes a shaky breath that tells me her flippant tone is as much of a lie as her whatever had been. I'm happy for her, of course, but it leaves me without a job, 3 days to find a place to live, and 1 to finish packing up all her belongings so they're ready for the movers tomorrow at 2. She's moving. Leaving. You have some girlfriends you can crash with? I can probably help with the job part. She opens her mouth, her head halfway into a shake before she catches herself and, remembering who she's talking to, cuts herself off with a grumpy growl.